remember what we have discussed in the last class. We have completed excretory system. Am I audible? Nobody is answering. Am I audible, all of you? Yes, miss. So please let me know what we have discussed in the last class and what is left in the excretory system to be discussed. This last topic that we did was regulation of urine output. Regulation of urine output. That means we have discussed all the topic we have discussed. Nothing is left, I think.
Miss, artificial kidney and once more please repeat about osmoregulation.
Osmoregulation. Okay. Osmoregulation means water and ion balance is osmoregulation. Wait. So urine formation also we have discussed, and osmoregulation, see I have written here, maintain water and ionic balance in the body. Okay, so water balance means water absorbed in the kidney tubules to maintain the water balance, and iron also absorbed and secreted. So in selective reabsorption, some ions are absorbed, and in tubular secretion, some excess ions are secreted in the distal convoluted tubule. So this maintain ion balance in the body also. That is called osmoregulation. This is the another function of kidney. Kidney perform two functions. First is removal of waste, that is called excretion, and second is osmoregulation, that is water and iron balance in the body. Okay.
Yes, miss.
So anything else, any doubt in this chapter?
Miss, previously I asked a question about how 1700 liters of blood becomes 2 to 3 liters.
How?
1700 liters of blood became 2 to 3 liters of blood in our body.
Oh, okay. Volume of urine, no? How volume is maintained. Okay. So, let's see. So, volume is 1700, no, I think 1500. So, 1500 urine filtered in the kidney. Okay. And only from kidney, only 1500 ml of blood filtered. From sweat, it release 500 ml, while lungs 400 ml released, and by feces or undigested waste material 100 ml. So total 2500 ml. Okay. So what is the volume of urine? One second, I'm adding one slide here. So volume of initial filtrate is about 1200 that is the unit to measure volume of filtrate. M osmol per liter is the unit. Okay, so initial filtrate is 300 osmol per liter, and the final filtrate is 300 m osmol per liter. Okay, so when blood enters the first part, Bowman's capsule, blood filtered. Okay, so when it enters the Bowman's capsule, the initial filtrate in the renal tubules in the diagram. So initial filtrate in this region is 1200 osmol per liter. After selective reabsorption, after absorption of water also, it becomes finally 300 ml. Okay, so human kidney can produce urine nearly 4 times concentrated than the initial filtrate. So initial filtrate is 1200, so it is dilute, and finally it is 300 ml. It becomes 300 ml. So after reabsorption, tubular secretion, it becomes 300 ml. I mean 300 osmol per liter. Okay, so it is 4 times concentrated than the initial filtrate. And how it becomes concentrated? By selective reabsorption and tubular secretion. Is that clear?
Yes, miss.
Miss, what is m osmol?
M osmol is the unit to measure volume of filtrate. Osmolarity, actually, this is the part of class 11. How can you understand what is osmolarity? Actually, it is based on osmolarity. Okay, so let's see in this one. Okay, based on it indicates osmolarity per liter. Okay, osmolarity means actually the concentration of a solution expressed as the total number of solute particles per liter. Okay, so it indicates total number of solute particles present in the filtrate, present in the solution per liter. That is called osmolarity, and this unit is based on the osmolarity. Osmol per liter means how number of solute particle present per liter of solution. Okay, so if it is written 1200 osmol per liter, that means total number of solute is less than the water, and 300 means total number of solute is more than the water. So it is concentrated solution, and 1200 is the dilute solution. Is that clear, all of you? Once again, I'm repeating, osmolarity means concentration of a solution expressed as the total number of solute particles per liter. Okay, so osmolarity may vary in fresh water, in marine water, in blood. There are different osmolarity. Okay, am I understood?
Yes, miss.
Osmolarity decide that the solution is hypotonic or hypertonic. Okay, so if 1200 osmolarity, that means this is hypotonic solution. 300 become concentrated, that means it become hypertonic. But hypotonic and hypertonic is only when it compared with another solution. Otherwise, you simply call it dilute and concentrated solution. But if you compare with the another solution, then you can call it hypotonic and hypertonic. So compared to each other, the first one is hypotonic and the second is hypertonic. Is that clear, all of you?
Yes, miss.
Understood? Anything else you want to ask?
Yes, will you once more explain regulation of urine output?
Regulation of urine output. One hormone secreted from the posterior lobe of pituitary, that is ADH hormone or antidiuretic hormone, and another name of this hormone is also, it is called vasopressin. Okay, so antidiuretic hormone, vasopressin hormone, or ADH, you can call it in short form, secreted by posterior lobe of pituitary, and this hormone regulates the urine output, as it helps in the water absorption. It is for water absorption in kidney tubules. Okay, so if it absorb water in kidney tubules, then urine become concentrated. So what we have seen here, 1200 osmol per liter is present in initial filtrate, but due to action of ADH hormone, much of the water absorbed in distal convoluted tubule and in the kidney tubule and distal convoluted tubule, then it become concentrated. Urine become concentrated. If this this hormone is secreted in less amount, then the water reabsorption not takes place. So the more water released with the urine. That is called diabetes insipidus. And it causes frequent urination. That is called diuresis. Diuresis means frequent urination, increased production of urine. That is clear.
Yes, miss, it is clear.
Okay. Anything else you want to ask?
Miss, tubular secretion.
Tubular secretion.
Yes, miss.
See, these substances, these are excess ions, nitrogenous waste, and drugs, certain drugs. When these substances are released secreted into distal convoluted tubule to form urine, it is called tubular secretion. Okay.
Yes, miss.
Okay, so a normal healthy person excrete 1.5 liter per day. They excrete urine 1.5 liter per day. Okay, and the filtrate formed per day is about 180 liter per day. Okay, filtrate is 180 liter per day, but the final urine is released 1.5 liter per day. So about 99% of the filtrate has to be reabsorbed in the renal tubules. Okay, reabsorb means by the reabsorption process. So by about 99% reabsorbed. So 180 liter become 1.5 liter per day after reabsorption. Anything else, children? Should we start new chapter, or you want to ask any other question given in the review or exercise or progress check?
Miss, will you do the review question and the diagram of nephron which is given?
Diagram of nephron is given. Where?
Yes, miss. Part E, question number 3.
Acha, okay. Question number 3, subpart
E, structured question.
structured question. Yes, in a structured question, one nephron diagram is given. Okay, question number 3. And in question number 6 also, 2 nephrons are given. Which one?
Means the one which study the diagram and answer the following.
That question is not written. Study the diagram and answer the following question. Okay, so this is the last question, I think, no?
No, miss, it is the third question.
What question?
Miss, you have the old book, I have the new one.
That is why. question so that I can understand which question?
Yes, miss.
Read out.
The following diagram represents a mammalian kidney tubule nephron and its blood supply. Parts indicated by the guidelines 1 to 8 are as follows.
Okay, understood. Which one? Okay, understood. Okay. So, represent a mammalian kidney tubule or nephron and its blood supply. So, parts indicated by the guidelines 1 to 8 are as follows. Afferent arteriole from renal artery. Efferent arteriole. Okay. So, number till 8 it is given. U-shaped loop of Henle.
Yes.
And then study the diagram and answer the questions that follow. Where does ultrafiltration takes place? Anyone? What would be the answer? In the
Kidney.
kidney? No. In the structure of nephron, where is the ultrafiltration takes place?
Miss
Anyone please answer.
glomerular capillary.
Glomerulus. Yes, glomerulus. So number 4 is the answer. Glomerulus. Okay, so glomerulus is the part of nephron where ultrafiltration takes place. So in answer you can write number 4, glomerulus. Subpart B, which structure contains the lowest concentration of urea? I told you, see in this diagram, see. Now you are able to answer. Afferent arteriole pour blood into the Bowman's capsule and the blood containing nitrogenous waste and useful substances. Okay. After ultrafiltration, all useful substances and nitrogenous waste enters the proximal convoluted tubule. Okay. As glomerular filtrate and proteins and blood cells not filtered, so it is returned back to the blood, and then efferent arteriole leaves the Bowman's capsule. So which part, you just tell me, which part contains
Convoluted tubule.
proximal convoluted tubule. So all the parts filter and enters the proximal convoluted tubule, including useful substances and nitrogenous waste. So the question is lowest concentration of urea. So nitrogenous waste containing ammonia, urea, uric acid, creatinine all enter into the proximal convoluted tubule. So there is higher concentration. So out of these two, afferent or efferent, which part contains efferent? Okay, because afferent bring blood with higher concentration of urea, and efferent leaves the Bowman's capsule with lowest concentration of urea. Okay, because all urea and nitrogenous waste enters into the proximal convoluted tubule, so that efferent has lowest concentration of urea. Clear? So answer is number 2, efferent. Subpart C, which structure contains the highest concentration of urea?
Afferent.
Afferent. Clear. So number 1, answer is number 1, afferent arteriole. Now which structure normally contains the lowest concentration of glucose? Lowest concentration of glucose. Glucose is useful substance. It is present in the glomerular filtrate, and see, glucose containing blood enters the proximal convoluted tubule, then loop of Henle where it is reabsorbed, then distal convoluted tubule, and then after complete reabsorption, urine excreted in the release in the collecting duct. So now tell me which part containing
Collecting duct.
collecting duct. Good. So collecting duct normally containing lowest concentration of glucose. Okay, only if in case of diabetes patient, collecting duct contain small amount of glucose. Otherwise, lowest concentration of glucose in the collecting duct. So answer is 7. Subpart E, where is most water reabsorbed? See, reabsorption, much of the water and useful substances reabsorbed in the proximal convoluted tubule. But I have not written, so we must write it. I have not written in this slide. Okay, so about 99% of the substances, including water, reabsorbed in the proximal convoluted tubule. So your answer is 5, proximal convoluted tubule. So most reabsorption takes place in the ECT. So all clear? Any other question is given?
Miss, state the reason for high hydrostatic pressure in the glomerulus.
High hydrostatic pressure in the glomerulus due to due to high pressure I told na, because due to broader lumen means due to afferent is broader than the efferent arteriole. This is the reason of high hydrostatic pressure in the Bowman's capsule.
So, Miss, in which question we will write that efferent arteriole is narrower than the afferent one?
Same you can write, either you can write if efferent arteriole is narrower than the afferent, or you can write efferent arteriole is broader than the efferent. The same answer. Both are same. Either you write efferent narrower or efferent broader. Meaning is same.
Okay, Miss.
So you can write it as yes.
And Miss, the next question is name the part of nephron which lies in the renal medulla.
Name the part of nephron which lies in the renal medulla. Loop of Henle and loop of Henle. Yes, Henle's loop, and some part of connecting duct also. Okay. Go through the exercise question quickly. If any other doubt, you can ask. See the diagrammatic question first, skill based. So go through all diagrammatic questions that are important also. So go through all diagrammatic questions. If any doubt, then discuss. Especially labeling parts. So labelings are clear or not, just see. If you done with the skill type question, then you must see multiple choice, very short answer, then long answer, and even progress check.
is the processes, the major steps that is involved in the formation of urine are ultrafiltration, reabsorption, and tubular secretion.
Yes. In this chapter, 4 diagrams are important. That is given in your exercise question also. LS of kidney, excretory system, nephron, and Malpighian capsule.
Miss, Miss, will you please do the name the following?
Name the following. In section B, I think. B.
Yes, Miss.
The organ which produces urea. Liver. Right answer, I'm dictating. Liver. Subpart B, the outer region of kidney containing the Bowman's capsule is renal cortex. The tuft of capillaries inside the Bowman's capsule is glomerulus. The part of kidney tubules where the term urine is first used for the fluid in it, that is collecting duct. And the vein in which urea concentration is maximum. The vein is in which urea concentration is maximum. The vein. Okay, the vein.
Here the question is the organ which filtrates urea.
The organ which
Filtrates urea.
purify urea.
This filters urea.
Not understood. Can you write in the chat box?
He is saying that the organ which filters urea.
Purify urea, no? Voice is not clear. Yeah, better. The organ which filters urea. Filters urea is kidney. Any other question is given?
Yes, Miss. Miss, the organ through which urea is released outside the body of a human being.
Urethra.
The specific pigment found in urine.
Urochrome. See, it is written in the slide. This slide also. See, here I have written urochrome. This slide I have already posted in the classroom also. Okay. Any other question is given?
No, Miss.
This question is given or not? The vein in which urea concentration is maximum?
No, Miss.
No, na? Good. Because this question is incorrect. It is given in old book. If it is, if you have anybody have old book, then please correct. This is not the vein, this is artery. Also, which we have to write all in this. No, not all. What is given in your book? You just see the topic and then you copy. Okay, not necessary to copy all the slides. See the topic from your book and then you see the slide and then copy it. And the topic you want to write, then you just copy it down. Not necessary to all.
Miss, so the artery would be the renal artery.
Yes, renal artery. Actually, renal artery has maximum urea, higher concentration of urea. Renal vein has lowest concentration of urea. Anything else? Anything else?
Miss, what is vasa recta?
Vasa recta are the capillaries surrounds the renal tubule. These are the capillaries formed by efferent arteriole which surrounds the renal tubule. Clear?
Miss, what is its functional activity?
Function of vasa recta is to it helps in the reabsorption and tubular secretion. So it is involved in the formation of urine.
And Miss, full form of ORS?
ORS.
Yes, Miss.
Oral ORS, na? Oral rehydration solution. Oral rehydration solution.
Miss, the three types of fluid in different parts of a nephron.
Three types of
Fluids in different parts of nephron.
fluid.
Yes, Miss.
So fluid hypertonic, hypotonic, isotonic.
Miss, please write in the chat box.
Okay, right. This question is given in the book.
Yes, Miss.
Where?
Listen, name the following C. Question number C. Question number 4.
Section B.
It's C.
Section C.
Yes, sir.
I think not given in the old book. Types I know. Glomerular filtrate. Interstitial fluid. Write this one. Okay, I have written in the chat box. In place of hyper, hypotonic, and isotonic, you write glomerular filtrate, that is the initial one. Then interstitial fluid, that is present in the spaces which surround the kidney tubule, and the third is urine. These three fluid present in the nephron.
It's urine.
Glomerular filtrate, interstitial fluid, and urine. Some of you, while class, or some of you playing with the chat WhatsApp messages. This is not acceptable. I don't want to see any message while class. So concentrate on your study. I am discussing question answer and you are playing with message. Anything else, children? We should wind up this class for today. Any other doubt we can ask quickly?
Yes, Mr. That, yes, you have given chat box which question, because which question is the answer in the book?
I don't know section C and question number 4 I think he said.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Name the three fluid present in the nephron. That is the question.
Okay, miss. I got it.
Okay.
Miss, what is the full form of PCT?
PCT.
D.
DCT.
Yes, miss.
Distal convoluted tubule.
Okay, miss.
Okay. Okay, children. So we should wind up this class. class for today. Thank you so much. In the next class, we will start transpiration. And if still you have any doubt, you can write your question in the WhatsApp group after class. Okay? After your class, you can write. Or anytime you can write, but not while class is going on. Okay, thank you so much. Have a nice day.
Thank you, Miss.